owner. She's here too. She's been here 32 years. She has 2 sons and her husband is here too. And she's waiting for the deportation order also. I think there's a lot of people here. In our part, we have over 50 people. A lot of the people here, they have green card. They don't know why they're here. And some other people, they are married. Husband is American citizens. They've been married for 10 years, and then they got a green card, and then however somehow they took it back.
Kelly Yu has owned and operated Kauai Sushi in North Peoria for nearly a decade. And because she crossed our southern border illegally 21 years ago, she now finds herself inside an ICE immigration detention facility. This right here is our full and unedited conversation with Kelly as we video chat with her from Eloy, Arizona. So just tell me what the last couple of months have been like for you. Since you were taken into custody by immigration's officials, what has life been like?
It's horrible, of course, because I've been living in the United States for 21 years, and just taken away from my families and my own house and my own business, and so just really difficult.
Yeah. Describe to me a little bit about your immigration case over the last 21 years. ICE tells me that you had an asylum claim that was, denied by judges. Describe to me that asylum claim, if you can.
I came across the border 2004, February 5th. And at that time I was pregnant, and then so when I come here, they caught me on the border, and then my lawyer come over and then helped me fill in application asylum to protect me and my baby. She was in my belly. Yeah. So and then at that time, the judge let me to have my kid give birth in the United States, and then after that, then I've been through courts and waiting for court, or just appeal and a lot deposits, and then finally in 2013 they give me a final order of removal.
And describe to me what you were trying to tell the judge in terms of what you feared if you went back to Hong Kong. What were some of those feelings that you were feeling?
The fear is because the China, they only allow to have 1 kid at that time, and they don't have the 2-child policy at that moment, and also they don't allow marriage. The marriage age in China is for men had to be 22, and the women had to be 21 or 20. Something like that. So at that time I was only 18 years old when I was pregnant, and then so that's why, with the fear of the marriage age and the kid, so only with 1 kid policy, 1-child policy. And my mom, I'm the second kid in the family. So my mom had me at that time, and then with my sister, she was running from the government in China. And then so my older sister passed away because of it. She's trying to run from the government. So that is in our family. So I have fear of that. So that's why I'm trying to run away from China.
Yeah.
But I don't think at that time at the church, in the court, I didn't express my story with my family history and everything. And because at that time my English was not that good, and also I don't know how to express my feeling. So that's why right now I'm putting in the motion to open my case. And I'm still waiting for the judge to say yes or no yet.
Okay. How did it feel to be in that position, to not know how to express your feelings in a language that people here can understand and know what your family had gone through in China? What was that like?
It just how to say, it's just really stress. Like living in a country that we cannot express our feeling. It's no freedom, no speech of freedom, you know, and then no and we just try to, you know, like you cannot like get away, like how to say it. Just try, at that time just try to get away, and then like no one can hear you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I think the way you described it was great. And describe to me what life was like here in America from the time you came, you know, over in 2004. What has life been like here in the States for you?
It just freedom, you know, like just some like spirit of freedom, religion of freedom, you know, and we can marry when we're 18 years old, and then, you know, we can have many kids as you want.
Yeah.
You know, you can marry if you are lesbian or,
Yeah.
you know, gay.
Yeah.
So that's just we want, you know, we are human, and then we want to have our own rights.
Yes. I think a question people may have who watch this story tonight is a question of you being here in America for 21 years. Was there ever an attempt to obtain U.S. citizenship? Was that something you ever tried to do?
Yes.
And what was that process like for you?
How to say it, like the way to how to apply for us citizenship. So with someone like us crossing the border is to apply for I-559. I-559. And then so if we marry and with the American citizen and apply for I-130, there's no law to help us, people who crossing the border, to get the citizenship.
Okay. So you never felt like that process was easy for you or something that you could actually do?
Yes. So that's why I'm saying, like, with someone crossing the border, we have to win the case in order to get our citizenship.
I see. Okay.
My daughter, she's 21 years old, American citizen, and then my husband is American citizen. He's born here. And then, like, why can't we just get our citizenship to our green card too? You know? And also, like, I worked since 2004, maybe July of 2004, when my daughter was 1 month years old, and I started working already. So I've been paying tax since 2004.
Right.
So 21 years non-stop working. And then we opened a restaurant, second restaurant, third restaurant, and then we are building our fourth restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I was going to start asking next is describe to me the love you have for your businesses. I've been there myself. It's very good food, and I think the community would say the same. What has that been like for you?
We appreciate Americans give us the opportunity to, you know, like while we're waiting for our green card or our case, you know, and then they give us social security number. They give us work visa, so then, you know, so we can start working and then, you know, feeding our own kid, providing money, sending money back to, you know, to my parents and supporting family. So this is a very good opportunity that we can able to make money ourselves. And also, thanks God, a lot of American people like Chinese food. So we can bring our own family recipe to Peoria, Arizona.
Yes.
And then so we can, and the people love our family recipes, and then we can bring, open as first one, second one, and third one.
Yeah. But I know a lot of people know that opening 3 restaurants does not just happen out of thin air. It takes hard work and dedication. Describe to me the long hours that likely took and the hard work that went into doing that.
Yes. Well, sometimes we get up like 7 o'clock. We go into like Restaurant Depot, purchase what we need, like avocados, cucumber for the restaurant, for the freshest ingredients for our California roll.
Yes.
And then, but like mostly we just open our restaurant around like 10 a.m. and then we close our restaurant around 10 p.m. So it's 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then usually we only like close 1 or 2 days a year, like 4th of July and Thanksgiving, and then 364 days we are working.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And describe to me tell me about your efforts to give back to the Peoria community. I know there's things you've done, and I want the community to know some of those things you've done. Tell me about it.
Seriously, we have been owning our restaurant for over 11 years. Since 2014, April 21. So all these 11 years that we've been supporting all the local restaurants, such as Mountain Ridge, Liberty High School, all their football team, baseball team. Liberty baseball team, we donate $2,500 2 years in a row for their baseball team. Wow. And then we have donated food to Taraba Elementary School for the music program. And then so they got fundraising for their equipments and instruments.
Yeah.
So we've done a lot for the community. So all the schools surround us. All the schools surround both locations.
Yeah.
Such as we have an event coming up in December, and my daughter can tell you about that.
Sure.
And then also recently, June 4th, we have restaurant night fundraiser for the Peoria Police Department for the K9 for dog.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And then sometimes like holidays, like Christmas or Chinese New Year, we bring food to the police department, now police department. Mm-hmm. And then like during COVID, we have to close our restaurant for like amount of time, and then but before we close, we send all the leftover food, like the vegetables and stuff, to St. Mary Hospital, and then to like some the homeless people, and then to the hospital.
Sorry, we had a little phone call come in, so it stopped you. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
So tell me this. What is your hope moving forward? Is there a request you would have, or anything that you would want the community to do or the government to do to try to help you out? What would be your request?
My request is not just for me. I think there's a lot of people here. In our park, we have over 50 people. A lot of the people here, they have green card. They don't know why they're here. And some other people, they are married. Husband is American citizens. They've been married for 10 years, and then they got a green card, and then however somehow they took it back. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, like, is there any other way to help the family here? that don't have to be separate them.
Yeah. Any way that you don't have to be separated from your family like you are now? Is that kind of what you're saying?
Oh, yes, correct.
Okay.
And then a lot of people say, like one of the lawyers telling the other lady may have to wait in detention center for 1 year in order to get green card, even though her husband is American citizen. And then she don't know why she's here too. So like right now we just don't know what's going on and just have a lot of fear. They didn't cross the border like me. So that's why I'm saying, like, no matter they cross the border or they fly in because of travel, they came in and they marry, and then, they're just waiting for green card.
Right.
So any way that they can wait outside.
Not have to be behind bars like you are, right?
Correct.
Yeah, can't imagine that's easy. To your knowledge, what is your next steps? Have you been told what comes next in your immigration process?
Since I already have my final order of deportation, like removal, and they are already helping me to submit my application to Hong Kong immigration department. And to get my travel document, and once they get my travel document, they will send me to Hong Kong, China.
And no, go ahead.
But at the same time, also I'm still waiting for my result. Are they going to accept my request to reopen my case or deny my request?
Yeah.
And then if I ever send back to Hong Kong, China, and then I probably gonna have 10-year ban, so I'm not able to come back to the United States, to my husband, to my daughter, to my business.
If that's the case, what is that gonna be like?
It's gonna be very difficult to me and my husband, and also my mom. I forgot to mention about my mom too. She's a green card holder. So she already lost her husband, and then she's living with us in the same house. And I take care of her here when she's living with me, in US. So it's gonna, and then my mom didn't move here until 3 years ago. So I have not seen her for 17 years.
Is she back in Hong Kong?
No, she's here.
Oh, she's here. Okay, I see.
Yes. Yeah, she's in a restaurant right now working.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like I'm a provider in our family. I'm a caretaker. My daughter, my husband, my mom, and so taking me away from my family is just, it's very difficult. And also our restaurants is, I'm like CEO of our restaurants, and a lot of decisions, and I have to make decisions for them.
Yeah. Do you have any family? Say they do send you back, at some point in the future or near future. Do you have any family you'd be going back to, or is it going to be a place where you don't have any family anymore? What is that going to be like for you?
Luckily, we still have. I still have 2 sisters in Hong Kong. Okay. So I can go. They can probably rent me a room or something.
Sure. Yeah.
So I can stay with them before I restart my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing in Hong Kong.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to say? Those are all my questions I wanted to ask, but I like asking this question anytime I talk to somebody, to say, is there anything else that you think is important or you would want the community to know?
I mean, I just really want to speak for me and for a lot of people that, like, we didn't do anything wrong. Because, how to say it, we're not criminals. And then we came to the United States, we just work and we provide, like, service to the community. We raise our kid and just work our ass off to try to make a living here, and we not hurt anyone. And then we really want to able to have opportunity to have our, like, stay with our family and then just don't break our family.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very difficult if I have to leave my husband and my daughter and my mom. And then we start over again to somewhere I have not been there for over 21 years. And then not just me, there's a lot of people been here 24 years, 32 years. The other Chinese restaurant owner, she's here too. She's been here 32 years. She has 2 sons and her husband is here too. And she's waiting for the deportation order also.
So it's not a short process. It can take a long time.
Yes. Yeah. So probably like a month or 2 to get the travel document, and then after they get the travel document from China or Hong Kong, and then they will book the ticket probably 3 weeks or so. So there were about like 3 months, so you have to stay here.
Describe to me tell me about the living conditions where you're staying. Would you describe them as good? Would you describe them as adequate? Would you describe them as poor, where you're currently living?
And our detention center right here, Eloy, the manager, the unit manager, they are very good at keeping the building nice and clean and organized, and they are keeping us very safe, and and so I think the managers here and then the staff here, they are very good. Yeah.
But it's still no life to live for somebody who has no criminal record, right?
Yes. Yes. So besides sleep, eat, and play cards, we don't have anything to do here, and just a little bored.
Yeah.
Especially to someone like me, and then we get used to working a lot.
Right. It's a big change.
Yeah. So they don't tell us like, oh, okay, you're gonna be leaving on this day and that day, or So, but like we have a tablet able to communicate with ICE officers, and they will tell us a little bit about the information, but they don't give us the exact detailed information.
Okay. Yeah.
Like they could, and then one of the Chinese lady here, she already have a final deportation order. She got transferred to many detention center, and then they don't tell her what's the reason.
Oh wow.
And been to like Louisiana, Texas, or she live in New York. She got caught in New York when she went to ICE office. And then she's been here over 92 days. I mean, transfer from all 5 detention centers.
Yeah.
So it's,
There's a lot of confusion around what's even happening, right? Would you say?
Correct. Yes, correct.
Yeah. Not to mention the potential language barrier not helping things with some people.
Yeah, and also the ICE officer, they don't come to the part and tell her, hey, you are leaving this week or this day. But they do have an ICE officer come into the part weekly, and then so today I asked her the ICE officer, hey, can you please help me check this lady? She's supposed to be she's been here 92 days, and then she's supposed to get deported, but she's been to 5 different detention centers. Can you help me to check? And then so finally the ICE officer tell her that she's leaving this week.
Okay. But that's interesting. Something you just mentioned is that because you may speak potentially better English than some in your pod. You're helping people there. Describe to me why you've taken it upon yourself to help complete strangers that who you're living with.
I guess this is how I am, you know, like I like to help people, and then even like the managers here or the officers here, they all like me because, you know, I help them to translate and help them to, you know, like they call me to different parts to help them to translate to other Chinese.
Yeah.
And the Chinese people, of course, you know, we're all from China, and so probably, you know, so that's, we have the same language. Of course, we have to be, you know, together to fight for this.
Right.
是在这里登记的吧？
这里啊，